Hey guys, back in the shop. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. So this is our new project. It's a 79 T-Bird Town Landau. I went and looked at this car a few weeks ago when it was in a garage with a bunch of other cars, and there was stuff piled on it, and it was all jammed in there. You could barely walk around it. I made an offer. The guy accepted the offer, but it was contingent on another guy not buying the lot. So the other guy ended up buying the lot. When I talked to him, he gave me a pretty high price, so I passed. That guy hired a mobile mechanic to get various cars running, because some of them were going to be shipped or whatever was happening with that guy. And so I kind of just, forgot about it. And then it showed up on Facebook Marketplace. And the guy that was doing the mechanic work is the guy that ended up with a few of these cars. So I ended up reaching out to him, and we ended up striking a deal. This guy is a really stand-up guy, and he made it happen for me. So I'm glad to have the car. This is the guy's info. If you're in the South Florida area, it's Alpha Mobile Mechanics, James, Lee in Collier County, 25 years experience. And there's his phone number. That's all the contact info for this guy. This guy's a good dude. So if you're in the Naples area and you need some help, give this guy a ring. He runs his own business too. So he's the one that made this happen. You don't meet too many people these days that say what they're going to do. This guy says what he's going to do. Anyway, so here's the car. It's a 302. Which I think the optional motor was a 351, but this does have a 302 in it. It is a 6,300 mile original. 6,300 miles original. And the car it's in fantastic shape. It does have scratches, all over from everything being stacked on it. Like, you can see like there's rubs in the roof where there was boxes before. It's got some stuff all down the sides where everything was leaning against it. But here's the car. We'll do a little walk around here real quick. I'll show you the interior. One of the tires, one of the tires blew out. We had to use a spare. Let me get my light on here so you can see. So here's the interior. It's blue leather interior. There's the gauge cluster. It has the rally gauges in it. And that light's too bright. There it is, 6,300 miles. Power seat, power windows and locks. Get rid of our light. We do still have a lot of condensation because it was sitting in a non-AC garage, so the bumper, everything that's steel sweats. So it doesn't look bad in the picture, but it does have a little bit of, stuff on the chrome. I don't know if it might clean up, may not. There's the trunk. There's our tires. I do believe these are the original tires. They're just blowing out. The size on these things is a weird size. I'll show you when I go up. It's a HR something. And they're all Goodyear. And it matches the spare in the trunk. I'm going to pause you guys while I run this up. Alright guys, we're going to get a look at the underneath. I think the car was stored with like some kind of wax or something on it. Like it's got this weird hazy stuff that kind of just smears around. But in the pictures it kind of looks like blue wax too, or some kind of coating. Jimmy's the one that drug these out of the garage where they were sitting, and he actually fired them up. He just pulled the fuel line, it looks like, at the carburetor, and just probably bottle fed it down the carb vent and got him to run. He did say it ran. It does run. But all these tires are like coming apart. They're coming unripped. So that's why I kind of want to do this video now, because I'm going to be pulling these wheels and start the process of running through this whole thing. But look at this, guys. I've never seen one like that before. Have you guys ever seen a Ford wheel weight? I've never seen a Ford wheel weight. That's the first time for me. There's another tire. That one's coming apart. She's starting to get the gorge going there. And these turbines are in really nice shape too. There's another wheel weight. Whoop. That one says Ford on it too. Pretty weird. I've never seen that before. That's a new one for me. Here's the spare we put on. This was flat in the trunk. I don't think it ever had air in it, or it went flat, but it was almost off the bead. But that one pumped up and held there, no problem. Well, so far anyway. So here's the underside. This car is super clean. I hope we can save the gas tank. We'll see. Hopefully it's not totally full of trash. The sticker on this tag is 85. I don't think it was driven after 85. I mean, there's no other tag. There's no, they were saying some other year, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking not. There's a tiny exhaust pipe. The ground strap. It's a Ford muffler. Still says Ford on it. Has all the, the paint marks and stuff here and there. Ford 9-inch. I think that's a 275 gear. I read on that tag. I don't know if we can see it in the camera or not. Probably not, but I'm pretty sure it was a 275 ratio, which is better than the one I had. I used to have one of these in high school. It had a 250 rear axle. Thing was terrible. And I put different motors and 460 in it. 460 that made 10 more horsepower than a 302, and a good running 302 would drive right over it. But yeah, that's it. There's a tranny. That's a. So when you have the bell housing that unbolts from the tranny, it's either a C4 or an FMX. The C4 is all aluminum. This is cast iron, so this is an FMX. Just a quick way to tell. Still has its cats. But nice clean car. Floors are nice and clean. Everything's nice and clean on this. Super, super clean. So we're going to get tires. We're going to run through the brakes. I mean, I don't know. I never have luck with like reusing anything like that, like the calipers. But man, these things do look super clean. I have calipers, hoses, all the normal stuff. Master cylinder, everything's coming. Fuel pump, all the good stuff. Carburetor rebuild. So we got some stuff coming for it. Well, I'm waiting for the parts. I figured I'll pull these tires and start the process here of running through this thing. There's the AC condenser. Alright guys, well, when more parts come, I'll bring you guys back, man. We'll look at this thing a little bit closer. We're doing some brakes and getting it back on the road. Okay, see ya.